probably way too much grinding because on the last episode I had just gotten Sophia. And now Sophia is level 41, so... Also, I bought just a crap load. I have her in the best armor that I can get her in now. I mean, as you can see, I made a whole bunch of money. I actually made a whole bunch of money anyway. And I spent almost all of it on the new healing items that they let you have, because they have, like, the physical enhancer, which, if I can remember how to... 50% HP recovery rather than the blueberries, 30%, and mental is 50% MP, and as opposed to the 30 from the blackberries, and then analectic, which cures. You know, like if both of my party members went down at the same time and I was still alive, I could bring them both back at the same time. So. I literally spent 100,000 full on that. So, I mean, we're a little bit more prepared for this place right now. I mean, I grinded for like, you know, 3 or 4 hours, and I literally grinded on like one set of enemies. So it was like just these robot things. But they were worth almost 4,000 experience, so that's why I'm, you know. If you could get triple experience, they were worth 4,000 or 4,000 or 4,600 experience. So it's not like it was definitely, or it was you know, all that difficult, but I mean, you know, it was done. So last time we arrived at Moonbase, and we just met up with Pt11 again, and I accidentally did trigger. I think this girl right here, I assume Pt11's mother, and the Ringmaster's dialogue options, because I was looking for which one of these people would heal me. But so let's just dive on in here, because there was some people out here that I noticed. We got the super dramatizing guy out here. Protecting the northern gate in the dead of night, the fame spreads like a black shadow. Protecting the western gate, the descendants of giants, dressed in blue, seeks out the hearts of comrades, steadily growing masterful. He is the final fortress on the people's hope. The ingrate turns his blade upon the gods. I would love to tell you how relevant that is, but there's a lot of spoilers that I would be doing. And then I found the total G here. Look at that. I mean, the true hero of Star Ocean. There's the whole series, alright? It's Ganella. We'll guard this area. Hey, it's the least we can do, eh? I love Ganella. This reminds me of that rebellion on Reserve about 10 years ago, eh? We finally got away from them fighting, but now here we are having to use weapons again. Ah, my life's one misfortune after another, eh? I feel that. I sympathize with Ganella on just a pathetic level on that. And then we've got, oh no, wait, not there. We've got one other guy that I saw from the circus over here. I guard here. No bad guys get through. Well, there you go. So, yeah, no, so we met some of the people from, you know, the very beginning of the game. That robot's one that I've been fighting, but there's I've been kind of trapped in this area because I didn't want to trigger the boss fight without you guys. I did accidentally trigger it, but luckily, you know, I mean, Sophia was like level like 9 or something. I think I had fought one set of enemies. And so when I went into to here, the boss absolutely annihilated me. But I wanted to make sure that I didn't beat it because, you know, I wanted to beat it or make sure that was part of the stream. So here we go.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Intruders detected within facility.
You don't think they're talking about us, do you?
Nah, couldn't be.
I don't think so.
What is that?
I'm just gonna give the fair warning, I am really bad at fighting these things. Like, they have these attacks that can really screw you up, so don't be surprised if it takes a couple tries here to win this fight.
I proclaim the will of the Enforcers. You are a plague to be destroyed.
Is that one of the executioners?
Well, that...
That's no go.
Why are you doing this?
The Enforcers shall purify this defiled galaxy. The Proclaimers shall purge the defilement. Prepare to die, irregularities.
Ouch. Did I just get called an irregularity? But to be fair, I mean, look at that. That character design, you know, the 6 angel wings. That's one of the staples of the series, is angel wings for some reason. Which I'm cool with, because I actually think that it adds a lot to it, but don't be surprised if I get messed up. But the good news is that Sophia is like really powerful. Also, I've got some new attacks for Cliff. Wow, okay. Alrighty
Too late
then.
for regrets.
That went way better than I thought. And it defeated the Proclaimer in 1 minute. And that gets me a battle trophy. I mean, I expected it to be just a little bit broken. I didn't think that we were going to do that to it, though. But to be fair, Sophia also brought either me or Cliff's power up. You know, there's a spell that she used for that.
I proclaim the will of the Enforcers.
Nobody gives a crap.
Death and annihilation to the irregularities.
Yeah, but like... Pepita just nerfed that Proclaimer.
Ha! What a wimp! Should have known better than to mess with me. Huh? Pepita?
What are you doing here?
I don't believe it.
You told me to wait, but I just couldn't take it. I didn't listen to anyone, not even the circus master. I had to come.
That's what she said.
Oh, dear. It's no laughing matter, attacking so suddenly like that. You're reckless beyond all reason.
Hey, give her a little
What
bit of
did you hear
credit.
you
She just
say,
nerfed that a Proclaimer. I mean, obviously we beat the hell out of it, but...
So what do we do?
How am I supposed to know?
Come on! Come on! Take me with you! I'll make myself useful! I don't know about that. But we can't let her go back on her own. She got here alone, so she should be able to get back, too.
Damn, Maria, that's cold.
That may be so, but...
Well, what should we do? Turn her away?
All right. Just behave yourself.
So, at this point, if I didn't have Roger in my party, I'm pretty sure that they do turn her away. But because I said no to Roger earlier in the game, now I get her as my party member.
Really, baby? don't mind?
It's a little late for that, don't you think? I mean, you've already come this far. And I'd feel bad if I made you go back by yourself.
And I don't like Roger, and I actually love
So I figure at least while we're here,
she's
it's
such
safer
a
if we
cool
took you
character.
along
She's
with
such
us.
a better designed character.
Well, that makes sense, I guess.
And she's a sweetheart.
Alright! Woo! Cheers, everybody!
Look at how happy she is. How are you gonna deny that,
It's
girl?
only until we leave Moonbase.
Just try and stay out of trouble, okay?
Yeah, I get it.
No problem. You can count on me.
I'd really like to believe that.
Alright! Let's go!
Alright, well, now that I destroyed that Enforcer, that Proclaimer in like 4 seconds. Oh, the trading cards. The trading cards are, there's a trophy that you can get for collecting them all. I do not have it. Look, I bet you that's worth a crapload of experience. And also, I don't want to fight it. Alright, so now we're looking through Moonbase to try and find the lab that Fate's father worked at, so that's the objective. Oh look, another trading card. There are, I think, 26 of them, and then 26 EX ones, so I've got 2 out of like 52, I believe, now. Well, let's go down here. I mean, as long as we're here, we might as well explore a little bit. A lifesaver. Oh, yeah, okay, I know what that is. Earlier I got a mind saver. It basically makes it so when you use skills, it doesn't take as much health or magic to use the skill. Oops. Well, that wasn't good.
No problem.
Yeah, wasn't good. Exactly like I said. Oh, not what I meant to do. Well, this is going way worse than I thought to Ow! Come on, man. So much better.
Too late for regrets.
Barely, but that was worth a lot more experience than those things that I was fighting earlier. Okay, now then. What the hell was I doing with my life? Yeah, I came from that way, so we must want to go this way, right? Well, I guess we'll see it. This is the research zone, which is what we're looking for. The question is, where in the research zone are we looking for? As you can see, some of the stuff's supposed to be like torn up, like something has hacked it, basically, so. Really easy to get lost in this place. I know because I've done it like, I don't know, just a whole bunch. So there's a treasure chest over there, but we're not gonna get it. Alright, where am I? Habitation zone. I think this is where I came in. Alright, let's go this way with a question mark. Okay, don't attack me. Thank you. Appreciate you. Nope.
What? An attack from behind?
That's not nice.
Yeah, it's not nice. Didn't you hear Sophia? Why do you like this? Ow! Yeah, come and use up this spear Also, yes.
Spear of might!
Cliff is clearly more
Know your enemy before you
equipped to take these damn things on than I am. Oh god, leave me alone. Oh yeah, this is probably it then, because, you know, you have to put save points all over the place. They're not relevant. Okay, let's go ahead and use some of that fancy symbology that Sophia knows. And let's see what's going on down here.
No good. There's nothing here out of the ordinary.
Well, not with that attitude.
Computer, we'd like to browse the database for information on weapons using symbological genetics.
No.
No matching data found.
Damn. Does the data even exist?
Uncle Robert wouldn't lie. The data must be in here somewhere.
She's right. Don't give up yet.
I know. I know.
So, like, where are we gonna find
Computer, scan my genetic profile and search the database for any matching data.
it? There you go.
Scanning.
Why didn't you do that before?
Searching. One result found.
Oh yeah?
Bingo!
Display.
The coming crisis for humanity?
Let's check it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like we weren't gonna check it out. No, we came all the way here. Well, we found the file. Let's get the hell out of here. We have no reason to be here anymore. Why would we want to actually see the answers that we found?
My dad and Uncle Robert?
They're pretty young, but I think you're right.
Mom.
That woman on the end?
Yes. That's her.
This project was initiated as a result of the exploration of the planet Styx in galactic year 752. Styx is an unusual planet on which explorers found the Time Gate, a portal that seems to be a sort of time machine. A full-scale study of Styx and the Time Gate was undertaken in 752. The Time Gate is sentient. That was about all we knew about it based on our research up to that point. No one yet knew who had created the Time Gate or for what purpose.
Yeah, so they found a gate, and basically the gate talked to them, so... So, nobody knows what it's for, but they realized that the gate was alive to some degree.
However, all became clear after the study conducted in galactic year 752.
Galactic year is, it's... Once we started, you know, like space exploration, like going to different planets and stuff, we basically restarted our calendars. Instead of it being, you know, like right now we use BC or, you know, Common Era. This is, what they did is they reset the calendars to use galactic years, so that way, you know, so it's been 752 years since we left Earth, or got colonizing the rest of the, you know, the universe, basically. So that's what that's where galactic year is. It's kind of explained a little bit better in some of the other Star Ocean games, so.
Never heard about this before. Something this big should have been major news.
But as far as where everything is in the universe, we are we're in like the farthest part of the timeline for this series. Like, this is the game that takes place, you know, it's called Till the End of Time. This is a game that takes place the farthest in the future, because some of the other games take place, I think one of them takes place in like 470 galactic era, and one of the other ones takes place in like 200 galactic, or, you know, galactic area or galactic year, whatever it is.
After an investigation extending over several weeks, we have discovered that the Time Gate responds to symbological data. And it was recently discovered that when certain special symbological data are sent into the Time Gate, it is possible to obtain recorded data from the Time Gate itself.
So they found a way to communicate with it, basically.
However, included in these data was information more horrifying than we could have imagined. We learned of the existence of 4D beings.
A 4D being? More words that make no sense.
Okay, now this is kind of a cool concept here. Because what they're saying is, we live in the, you know, the reality as we know it, we exist in the third dimension. What they're saying is, by looking through the Time Gate, they managed to find out that there's the fourth dimension, so there are 4D beings. So that means that instead of our dimension being, you know, the high, I mean, I don't want to say highest one, but like, you know, the only one, I guess, it meant that there was like, you know, there's the third dimension, and then they discovered that the fourth dimension for sure exists, basically.
Four-dimensional entities, possessing technology far more advanced than our own, including the ability to travel through time.
So, see, like I said, way more advanced than us.
Furthermore, as we continued our research, we found out that these beings may actually have created our universe.
So when you think about the concept of gods, technically speaking, what we understand about, some of the religions that we have in our world is the fourth dimension. The people in the fourth dimension may have actually created the third dimension. That's what they're saying there.
Created?
So they would be our gods, basically, if we have a pantheon or.
Sounds like a fairy tale to me.
Shh, quiet.
The symbological technology that we use today originated with these beings.
So they created magic, basically,
The time
too.
gate on the planet Styx was also created by using their advanced symbological technology. We had thought that the time gate was a portal for traveling through time, but it appears we were wrong. The time gate is in fact a door to 4D space.
So basically, they found a way to go into the fourth dimension. Or it would be possible from the time gate to get to the fourth dimension.
Time travel was a phenomenon that occurred as a result of the protective measures taken to prevent us from detecting the existence of 4D space.
So say that we discovered the fourth dimension, or a way to go into it. What they would do is they would reset it before we discovered the fourth dimension, and change the event so that way we didn't, we basically, like, they would erase that from our minds. They'd go back in time to before we discovered it, and they would, wipe out or, get rid of whatever alerted them to the fact that, or that alerted us to the fact that the fourth dimension was a thing, basically.
The 4D universe allows free movement through time, and the time gate tapped into that potential. This was a most exciting discovery. Not only were we able to unravel the mystery of the time gate, we were also able to confirm the existence of a new species.
Oh.
But then, something completely unexpected happened. The time gate spoke a warning.
Resign thyself.
Doctor, the time gate.
What in the world?
Science in the eternal sphere has advanced too far. This cannot be left unchecked.
Eternal sphere?
The eternal sphere is the universe as known to your kind.
Okay, so they call the third, or in the fourth dimension, they call the third dimension the eternal sphere. That's how they know our dimension, basically.
Time gate. Tell us what you mean. Our science has advanced too far?
Symbological genetics is the science of the Creator, as is the symbology on which it is based. It is a forbidden art.
So the Creator is angry at us for using symbological genetics, basically.
Your kind has foolishly trespassed into a forbidden domain.
He's mad at us for, basically, think about it, he's basically mad at us for playing God with genetics.
There is a danger that this forbidden technology will be turned against the Creator. Thus, the time is near when he shall unleash the wrath of his enforcers upon you all.
But see, that's the difference, is he's afraid, or the Creator is afraid that we're going to be able to genetically modify something that we could use against him. So, like, that's why he's angry. That's why he's mad about it. That's why he sent the enforcers against the eternal sphere, or the third dimension, whichever one you want to call it.
We were terrified by the time gate's warning. The Creator was going to destroy his creations. It appeared that the Armageddon prophesied by numerous religions was going to come true.
So, Revelations, basically.
We asked whether we could escape annihilation by abandoning symbological genetics.
Yeah, so they were like, hey, can we, like, atone for that?
But the time gate's reply completely crushed all our hopes.
It is too late. Even should you abandon your work, another will come to take it up again. Such is the way of your kind. You are contaminated beyond salvation. Your annihilation is inevitable. This is not a warning. This is a sentence.
Okay, it kind of seems like a dick move, but I do agree with the one concept of that is that, you know, even if they stopped, somebody else would still do it. You know, that does make sense.
Resign thyself. Resign thyselves. Resign thyselves.
We return to Moonbase, stunned.
But then we did not resign ourselves, because that would be stupid.
This entity, beyond our understanding, had proclaimed our doom. At first, we considered reporting this to the top levels of the Federation government. But it was too outrageous. We knew that no one would believe us. Our choice was either to reconcile ourselves to the Creator's wish for our destruction, or to fight to the bitter end. We chose the path of resistance.
Good.
We would not accept our death sentence. If we are to die, we'll die fighting.
That's right.
Be that as it may, our enemy was the creator of our universe. How could we face an enemy who possessed absolute power?
And that's a really good point there.
To fight, we needed a tremendous power of our own. We decided to use symbological genetics in an attempt to create a weapon, a human with powers that could defeat the Creator.
So, they probably came to this conclusion by saying, you know, what the Time Gate said. It told them that the Creator was afraid that they were going to use the symbological genetics against him. Right there tells us that it was possible for them to create something that could kill the Creator. So they must have come to that conclusion that they could make something that would be strong enough to beat the Creator. Otherwise, he wouldn't be afraid of that. He wouldn't be afraid of us using symbological genetics if he was, strong enough to never have to worry about going up against it.
This was our project.
Okay. Did it freeze?
2 children were selected to be the subjects of our experiments.
Okay.
I am sure there is no way we could ever apologize enough to these children. No way we could ever earn their forgiveness. People may label us as monsters. Nevertheless, we feel that this research, and this research alone, has a chance of saving us all. These children are our hope.
That would be us.
The computations we ran on the data obtained from the Time Gate indicate that the Creator's power is phenomenal.
Oh, so they actually have some kind of data on how strong the Creator is.
We gave one child the power to destroy, the destruction gene. To the other child, we gave the power of change, the alteration gene. However, we do not expect that the powers of these 2 children alone are enough to stand up to the 4D being known as the Creator. We believe our survival rests on one thing. We must enter 4D space and defeat the Creator. That is why we have decided to give the next child, Professor Estide's child, the power to connect space, the connection gene. She will be able to use this symbological genetic power to create a path through the Time Gate and into 4D space.
Okay, so right there they're saying that the only way that we could save the Eternal Sphere, or the 3rd dimension, is to actually go into the 4th dimension and defeat the Creator himself. If we could do that, then we would manage to save all of, the 3rd dimension. But Dr. Estide's child...
This unborn child is the key to unlocking our enemy's gates.
Sophia, you too?
So she has the connection gene. That's what they're saying.
No, it can't be.
She has the ability to basically bridge the gap between the third dimension and the fourth dimension. She can create a bridge between them, like this. And that way, the person, or the other two, the one who has the power of destruction and the power of alteration would be able to get into the fourth dimension.
The children's powers will not flower immediately. However, when these three children come together, their different special symbological genes will resonate, and it should be possible for them to utilize their powers. Beyond this, they must learn control by applying their powers in combat. I am planning to talk to the children directly when the time comes. But if something should happen to me, please, whoever is watching this video, let them know. I apologize for asking this of you, but there is a great deal at stake.
Oh, really? A great deal? Just the entire dimension as we know it? I mean, technically universe.
What we did was inhumane and forbidden by Federation law. We could never apologize enough to our children, the subjects of these experiments. Did we do the right thing? This is a question I find myself unable to answer. I'm sure we'll find out when the final day of judgment arrives. If the children choose annihilation, not to use their powers, then so be it. These powers belong to the children, and it is up to them to decide how to use them.
Wow. That is, thinking about that statement. If the children choose annihilation, not to use their powers, and so be it. So, that means that Fate's father didn't, he gave them the ability. He was never going to force them to use it. It's like, I don't know, it's just, the fact that he gives them that choice. It's like, listen, you can fight back. I'll give you all the tools you need, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. There's no pressure on them.
Finally, I have something I want to say to our children. I feel horrible for making you bear this heavy burden. I will not ask for your forgiveness. I only ask that you choose your own path. Think, decide, act for yourselves. Even if you choose to fight. Even if you choose to accept annihilation. That is all we, your self-indulgent parents, desire from you.
Wow. I didn't remember the scene going down this way.
Why us?
I think it had to be us. They believed we could do it.
I gotta be honest. I still don't really understand what's going on. But it's obvious our parents left the future in our hands.
Our genes have determined our destinies.
I mean, she obviously feels a sense of duty to go and do what they laid out for them. But she needs to not forget that she isn't forced to do this. Your genetics, the things that they gave you, you don't have to do. I mean, obviously, I want to do them. I want to go into the fourth dimension and fight the Creator. But like Fate's father just said, you are not being forced.
That might have been true until now. But like my dad said, The choice is in our hands now.
Okay, so yeah, I guess they kind of did say that.
You're right.
We going?
Hell yeah. Yeah, we're gonna
the
go in the
planet
fourth
Styx.
dimension.
All right.
And then Pepita's just there. But that scene is, I really love that. There's not really much down here, is there? I was looking for a trading card or a, no, nothing. Or a treasure chest or just some stuff in it, but... Yeah, but like I said, I mean, I like that scene because, you know, obviously it gives you an idea of what the game wants you to do, you know, for the ending, basically. You've now seen the, you know, where the ending is going to be, to some degree. I just want to go over here and see if there is a treasure chest. It seems like there should be one. There is. NC program disk. Oh. It's one of the items to make your, success chances higher when you're crafting stuff. Let's go this way. Navigation zone. Still be in the habitation zone, which means that this is... Oh, this is where I fought the Proclaimer. Oh, so you're back. Glad you're safe, eh? Okay, Noah. You always know just what to say. Oh, hi. How are you? Oh, God. Hello, Leon! Hello, Pepita. It's good to see you. So then... Do you know these people? Are they your friends? Yeah, that's right. The good-looking one there is Faith. And there's... the big one is Cliff, the cute one is Sophia, and the pretty one is Maria. The cool one is Nell. They're all very strong, you know. Anyway, I have a teeny weeny favor to ask you, Leon. Can you lend us some things? Some things? Wait, you can't possibly mean... That's right, the stuff you're storing here. You've gotta be joking! I can't allow it! The weapons here are our last line of defense. We can't just hand them over to youngsters who don't even know know the weapon's potential. I mean, I appreciate what the Rossetti Troop has done for us, but this is a completely different matter.
Alright, then what are you planning on doing? Are you just gonna stay here forever? Unless someone beats those executioner meanies, nothing's gonna change.
We know that, but we have to hang on to these weapons just in case we need them to protect ourselves. If you take them away, what are we supposed to do when they come knocking on our door? You're telling us all just to die.
I didn't say that. I mean, you've been lucky so far. So far, right?
That's gotta be a glitch. Or a failure in translating.
But there's no guarantee you'll be able to defend this place forever. If you just hide out here, eventually they'll get you.
The Federation military will do something. Fighting and other such barbarism? Barbarianism, maybe? Should be left to the soldiers anyway. Isn't that what the military is for, after all? Emergencies like this? That's true, I won't deny it.
Leon!
Alright, Pepita, I'll unlock the storeroom in the back. I'll take full responsibility for this, so if you see something you think you can use, just go ahead and take it.
Yahoo! Thank you.
What? What do you think you're doing? Haven't you been listening? Yes, I have. It's exactly like I told you. Or it's exactly as you said. Fighting is supposed to be the job of soldiers like me. And I have a responsibility to protect everyone. But the way things stand, I don't see any way the situation will turn around for the better. So instead of leaving the weapons lying around, what's wrong with them using them to try and improve things, even if it's only a little? What if they get themselves killed because of what you're doing? Or even, what if the executioners attack us here while they've got all the weapons? Are you saying you're going to protect us? Of course I'll fight. That's my duty. Even though I see no possibility of victory, I will lay down my life to protect everyone here. Let me ask you something, Professor. How many people do you think we have here who can actually use those weapons? Unless a person is trained in the use of those new weapon models, they're as good as useless. If you really want to be next to the latest weaponry so badly, why don't you pick up a weapon and fight by their side? Crazy! Out of the question! Alright then, everyone. Please take the weapons from the storeroom over there. Okay. Yes, give me your weapons. Oh, these are so pretty. Spike shoes. Battle armor. Ablative shield. Runic cloak. Alright, let's get going here. Really? It would make her magic stronger. Let's just see about that. Okay, well this battle armor is pretty badass. Wow, we're just using some really old crap here, huh? 288, 318. Oh, okay, so this has the same defense. This is a better defense. Okay. Alright. So that was cool. good stuff. Too bad I already have like a bunch of it, but...
Pepita, we have to say goodbye here.
What? No! I don't wanna! Don't throw a tantrum, okay? But everyone else is going. I wanna go too.
Yes, but from there we're going on into 4D space.
To fight the Creator, right?
Yeah, because if we don't, everything will end.
Yeah.
Then I want to fight too. I don't want everything to end. Everyone's fighting but me. Don't leave me all alone here. But it's dangerous. We don't even know what kind of place it is. Yeah, well, but everyone's still going anyway.
That's right.
Go back to your parents. This is serious. Where we're going...
That's a little harsh.
See? Sophia's like, listen, stop being a bitch.
But it's true. A child that doesn't know what she's getting into will only slow us down.
Alright. See, this is the...
You know, the circus master isn't really my dad. My real dad's a soldier in the Pangalactic Federation. That's what my mom told me before she died. He's a brave, brave soldier. And he's worked his whole life to protect people. My mom always said I'd take after him.
Pepita.
Miss Maria, if we don't defeat the Creator, everything's gonna end, right?
Yes.
I don't really understand the hard stuff, but I think I understand what we gotta do. I wanna go. I have to save the circus master and Ursus and all the rest.
And Ganello.
I know what I'm getting into. I don't care if I die trying. Please, take me with you.
Now how the hell would you possibly say no to her? How? How would you say no? I mean, she gives you a story like that. I mean, look at the difference between her and Roger's story. Roger's like, oh, well, you guys need to go beat up everybody for me. You guys need to go, you know, I'm so cool, I'm the best. She comes to you like heartfelt, heart on her, or in her hands. Please take me with you. Hell yeah, you're going.
I care if you die.
That's exactly right. I care if you die.
Listen to fate, Pepita.
If you're gonna come with us, you have to want to live.
That's right.
You understand? Never say anything like that again.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Can't mean.
Yeah, Maria. She's fucking coming with us and there's nothing you can do about it.
We're not going there to
bitch.
die. We're going there to live. Understand?
Yes.
No?
What can you do?
You shut your mouth too.
But you have to get the circus master's permission first. Otherwise, forget about it.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, he must be really worried about you.
Okay?
Well, all right. I'll go ask him.
Good.
All right, everyone, let's move out.
Pepita makes me happy. I'm sorry. She's just... I just like her. Alright, now... let's go heal. Even though I really didn't use as much as I thought I was going to there. Yes, I would like to rest. I don't even have enough support. Okay, I'm just not gonna be able to sleep this time. Alrighty then. How about we get the hell out of here? Yeah, it was fun because when I started grinding, the first battle that I won with Sophia in it, she leveled up 9 times. Oh, well, we knew it was coming. Alright, now we're back on Aqua Ellie. Hey, welcome back. The Commodore is waiting for you on the bridge. Okay. But we shan't keep him waiting now.
We're back, Commodore.
What took so long?
Like 6 hours
Any
of
interference
grinding?
from the executioners?
Yes, but we made it.
Indeed. Glad to have you back safely.
Are
First
you?
things first, did you find out anything?
We did. There was a secret file concealed in my father's database.
Is that so?
My name and genetic profile were the keywords.
I see. That explains why we could not find anything. What was in the file?
The identity of these mysterious creatures that are attacking the galaxy and the Earth.
Basically, they're just here to kill everybody.
Go on.
They're the emissaries of the Creator.
So you're saying it is the Creator? Nonsense.
Oh, okay,
I
well...
don't blame you for being skeptical.
He's believed everything enough to come look for fate and everything. But suddenly he just, he stops believing him once he tells him, you know, exactly what he pretty much
That's what
already
my
knew to
father
be true.
believed.
I suppose, after seeing what they look like, and their capabilities, I would believe that too.
Well, you changed your mind real freaking quick.
What they
didn't
look
you,
like?
bud? Yeah, show us what they look like. Oh god.
Yes, based on their size, it's easy to see that they surpass Federation battleships in offensive and defensive capabilities, as well as speed. It's no wonder some call them gods. We have little chance against them.
Commodore, we need to travel to the planet Styx, where we can enter a realm known as 4D space, where the Creator resides. According to my father, it's a different dimension than ours, so time won't progress at the same rate as it does here. In fact, the concept of time itself will not apply in 4D space.
Wow, I didn't even think about that. Some of the laws of physics that we obey in the 3rd dimension would not apply in the 4th dimension.
We're hoping that once we're there, we'll find some way to defeat the Creator and save us all.
But isn't there a possibility that by defeating the Creator, you will also destroy his creation and all of us with it?
Wow, Commodore Whitcomb asking the real questions, because that is a possibility. I mean, there's no real good answer
I
for
don't think
that.
that'll be a problem. In fact, I believe defeating the Creator will free us from his hand and enable us to live in absolute freedom.
I mean, maybe. You're really taking a risk on that, aren't you?
That's right. And my father gave us the power to do just that.
I see. Then we'll set course for the planet Styx. I fear the trip won't be easy.
Are things that bad?
Yes. The enemy has already reached our final line of defense. It is only a matter of time until they breach it.
Oh no!
Then they can't afford to lose the Aquaeli, the Federation's most advanced ship. We'll go on the Diplo and...
Impossible. The Diplo would never make it through enemy territory and reach the planet. Even the Aquaeli alone is no match for such a foe. I can't allow you to risk your lives when there is no hope of success.
Commodore?
Well, do you
The
have a better idea?
executioners are moving against our final line of defense.
Cutscenes? Cutscenes. Okay, so... Oh, God! What the hell are those? Wow. Okay.
The executioners breached our final line of defense. They are now approaching the Earth at warp speed 12. We are reading a strong energy emission, magnitude 3. Projected target point, New York. Raise planetary defense shield to maximum.
Sector 1, 2, and 8 systems are down!
Shields down to 35% efficiency!
Get those systems up now!
We're trying!
Datacore, what are you doing?
Damn it! Such destruction from a single shot?
A powerful energy emission is coming from an enemy executioner. The reaction is in excess of energy magnitude 3. No, wait, magnitude 4.5. There's no stopping it!
Is this the will of the Creator? Are our sins so unforgivable?
That's a good line. That's the word. That's... Wow.
Calculate a course for evading their attack. Once we are out of the combat zone, proceed to Styx at max warp.
Yes, sir.
So basically the Earth isn't there anymore.
Course calculated. 112654.774.
Good. Get us out of the combat zone. Top speed.
Yes, sir.
And they basically blew all the hell.
No enemies detected in the present area.
Right. Looks like we've escaped them for now. You all should get a little more rest.
Okay.
Even this ship, the Aquaeli, will take some time to reach the planet Styx. You must be exhausted. Why don't you go at least get some rest until we reach Styx? So this is probably one of those times where you can go and talk to the other members of the crew. Alright, so he is oh, I'm on the wrong side again. That's alright. I know there's a couple of rooms on this side. Still can't believe that they defeated the Pan-Galactic Federation so easily, though. To be honest, I hated the Pan-Galactic Federation, but I didn't want to destroy it. One of those guys, what those guys are trying to do now makes me much angrier than anything that the Federation has ever pulled.
People do bad things, or people who do bad things just need to be punished. Don't you think so, Faye? Didn't anyone teach those 4D beings that you're not supposed to steal or pickpocket, or con, or murder, or do any of the other stuff that people don't like? I don't get it.
I'm sorry, I cannot do a high enough voice to do the
I'm the one who decided to fight of my own free will. I took up arms for what I believe. Dr. Linegout and his team had nothing to do with it. Who are those 4D beings anyway? They've left us to our own devices all this time, and now they're saying they created us all of a sudden? I don't buy it. It can't be true.
What do you want to check, Sophia?
Well, Fate, this is what I'm talking about. The Planetary Department Bureau's database.
The Planetary Departure Bureau of the Pan-Galactic Federation?
Yes. They might know where my dad and mom went. They might also know where Aunt Ryoko is right now.
I see. Did you find something out?
Nothing for sure yet. Aunt Ryoko's name was on the list of rescued missing peoples I got from yesterday's search. I did find out that my parents were trying to get to Aruba based on the shuttle departure records, but that shuttle...
Okay, I see what you mean. I don't want to think about it, but I guess we have to be ready for the worst.
This doesn't mean there's no hope at all. Here, look at this. Apparently they just rescued some more people from the sectors around Haida, including 2 people who just might be Aunt Ryoko and my dad.
What? Is that right?
Why would I joke about something like this?
Then we have to look into this.
Exactly. It's still too soon to give up.
How is that 4D? How is that 4D space different from the Daemonium? Daemonium? I'm not sure what that is.
I don't really understand all of the different worlds.
I don't really know what Daemonium is. Maybe it was something that was mentioned briefly earlier in the game, but it's nothing that rings a bell to me. We won't arrive at Styx for a while yet. Maybe I'd better get some sleep? Rest now and save your strength for later. I'd better rest up now and save my strength for later. There won't be any room for error. Well, that's a good point. Alright, here we go. We've arrived in the sector surrounding Styx, but there's a problem. Report to the bridge, please. A problem?
Commodore, 17 minutes to the planet Styx. We're picking up a strong energy reaction nearby.
The executioners.
I'm afraid so, sir.
Of course it is. You really think they'd leave the time gate
I'm sorry, but it
unguarded?
seems we will not be able to transport you down to the surface.
You want us to give up?
Please, I've said nothing of the sort. You'll go to Styx by shuttle before the Aqua Ellie enters orbit.
Commodore, what about you and your crew?
That's already been decided. We will use the Aqua Ellie to lure the executioners away from you.
You can't. That'd be suicide.
Unfortunately, there is no other way. I apologize, we are unable to take you all the way.
So basically what they're saying is they're going to leave us in a shovel. Shovel. Wow. They're going to leave us in a shuttle. And when they do that, they're going to use the Aqua Ellie as a distraction while we're in the shuttle. They're going to try to lure them away from us.
But don't worry. We won't sit here helplessly waiting for our destruction. They shall face the greatest power the Federation has.
But...
The old man's right. There's no other way.
I'm afraid so.
I'm counting on you. You must survive.
Wow. That's really sad, actually. Alright. Planet Styx, here we come.
Attention all crew members. The fate of the galaxy rests on the impending battle. Let us prove here and now that the Aqua Ellie's crew is the best in the Federation.
Oh my god, I just realized it. I kind of thought so, but I just realized it. The voice actor who plays Commodore Whitcomb is the same guy who plays Sojiro in Sojiro Sakura in Persona 5. For some reason, that makes me very happy. Maybe it's just because I really love Sojiro Sakura from Persona 5. I just love him as a character.
This creator has sentenced us all to annihilation. Let us all stand together against him and live!
I'm with you, sir.
We can take them, sir!
Let's mess them up good, sir.
Onward, my faithful comrades!
Effective to me. But it only looked like it stunned me for a second. Oh god. I don't know what that is, but I don't love it. They sacrificed themselves so we could get to the planet Styx. I'm no longer picking up the Aqua Ellie. We've got a job to do before we mourn anyone. I'll take us down to a point 1 kilometer away from the time gate. Here we go. Yeah, that's Why do those things sound like elephants?
They're everywhere, as I expected. Everyone ready?
A little bit.
Let's hurry to the time gate.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Let's go.
Yeah!
Leave it to me.
Yeah!
I'm with you.
Yeah!
Right behind you!
Yeah! Yeah! Okay, so now we're fully healed, even though we were already fully healed, and now we're saved on the surface. And here goes nothing. Because YOLO. Okay, I'll be honest, I'm gonna probably not fight as many of these things as I could, just because they're pain. Number one, they're a pain in the ass. Number two,
Behind? Don't there!
I let my guard down.
Or I could just go back on everything I just said, and I'll probably get killed. Oh, see, like that? That's how I get killed. Oh man, if I could win this battle.
Blade of Fury!
No, I cannot. I cannot win this battle. I might win it, but nope, guess not. See? Like I said, these things are bullshit.
I'm amazed I managed to take the one down. I could have saved them, but it wasn't worth it. It's too early to be using all the supplies that I have, you know. Alright. For real this time. Oh god, no! I was gonna say, let's not be stupid and have to fight those things, because don't get me wrong, I'm gonna have to fight them later either way, but for right now, there's no real reason to. And just to let you know, I am already lost, so we're just going through the motions, seeing what we see. Oh god, where the hell did that guy come from? I wasn't surrounded, I was ambushed.
Wasn't that easy?
Yeah, a little bit. Oh god!
Looks like
where the hell did that come from? What is happening here? Oh god.
Blade of Fury!
Oh yeah.
That was easy.
Looks like I'm improving.
Well, these damn things pop out of nowhere on this planet, huh? Oh god. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't want to mess with one of those right now. Oh, okay, so this is just a big circle I went into, basically. Yeah, don't worry about me, just, you know, minding my own business. Oh god. The music is really pretty for this. It reminds me of Destati from Kingdom Hearts. If I said that right. I know, I'm pretty sure it means darkness, but... There we go. This is where we're supposed to be going.
So this is the time gate.
The gene of connection. Sophia, Dr. Leingard said you have the genetic power to create a path through the time gate and into 4D space.
Yeah, but I have no idea what I'm supposed to do.
Connect
that's
4D space. It's real simple. Just
I'm sorry.
Just do that real quick.
Don't say that. There's nothing to apologize for.
But I'm letting you all down.
Yeah, but you're a sweetheart and we love you, and there's nothing that they can do about that,
If you
so.
say so.
Sophia's powers haven't manifested yet.
I know.
Well, we won't get anything accomplished just standing around here. Let's check out the gate.
Good idea.
What is it, Sophia?
You okay, bud?
My head hurts.
Are you okay?
I'm just getting in the way, aren't I?
Not at all, Sophia. And don't be afraid to say when you're hurting.
It moves?
A little bit.
This is how it normally operates.
Is it?
What is it?
My hand. It's hot.
Just blows the whole thing up.
What's happening? I don't understand.
Sophia!
She's manifesting.
You okay?
I think so.
Whoa.
How cool!
The time gate. It's...
What the hell is that?
Amazing.
Yeah, alright. Nell gave the right answer.
That's 4D space.
It might be.
Or...
It is.
How do you know?
I don't know why, but I can sense it. Yes. This is 4D space.
Good.
Yeah, I can sense it too.
Good.
Something deep down inside is telling me that too.
Good.
If you guys feel that way, it must be true.
Yeah, just like things that are fake, you
If
can't
you
put
all
on the
feel
internet.
that way, it must be.
You can only put on, or true things on the internet, so like this is like the same thing. Like you guys all think that, so it must be true. Like flat earthers.
That means the creator lies somewhere beyond this gate.
Say, can we even exist in 4D space?
I guess we're gonna find out.
It's a completely different dimension.
Oh, I know why.
There's no way we can know for sure. Still, I don't think Dr. Limegod would have overlooked this.
Right, but we can't know for sure, can we?
I wonder.
Yeah, how would we exist in 4D space, you might ask?
We can't turn back now. Let's go take on this creator and whatever else faces us on the other side.
Well, there you have it. Decisiveness is a virtue.
You're right. Let's go, everybody. Let's find and defeat the creator.
Yeah. Let's kill him. We're here to kill. Look upon your doom, female.
What the?
And male.
Something came out of the Eternal Sphere display.
And girl.
Cool. Is that a new feature?
And other male.
Where are the executioners?
No clue, but this must be 4D space.
Wow, we made it here safely. What a relief.
Sure is.
Hey, wait a minute. Isn't the enemy's home base supposed to be a little more tense usually?
Cliff pointing out video game stereotypes.
You can say that again. What is this place?
But this is definitely 4D space. No mistake there.
Indeed.
What the hell's going on here?
Did I hear you say executioner?
Yes, you did.
Who are you?
Vlad Garin.
That's a dumb name.
That's not
You
exactly
got a dumb
what we
name.
meant, kid.
I mean, it's not as bad as Shelby. It's almost as dumb as Shelby.
Hey, don't worry. I'm not one of the bad guys.
Okay.
Sure about that?
Come to my house. I think you may find out what you want to know there.
Okay.
Well, he doesn't look particularly dangerous.
Yeah, no. Cliff would literally tear him in half if he wanted to.
Right. Okay, let's go. It seems like he knows something about the executioners, and we've nothing to gain from staying here.
Nothing ventured, as they say.
Oh my god.
That's true. It's decided then.
Hurry up, or else security will come. Come on.
Yeah. Bring the security. I love that when Pepita runs, you can hear her bells jingling.
I'm home!
Hello, home. I'm Fate.
Welcome back. Vlad, who are those people? And what's with those weird outfits?
Huh? Oh, they're just friends. Friends of mine.
Yeah. Friends of his that happen to be like 9 years older than him, on average. Sure, it's fine. Hi, how are you?
So, what's your full name? And where were you born?
My name?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you want to know that?
Yeah.
Nothing much. Just something I want to check.
My name's Fate Line God. I'm from Earth.
Okay, now reporting you to the creator, so that way he can put his forces in place to make sure that he knows that you are that you're here and trying to come after him.
Good. Okay. There it is! Wow! Okay, so you are who I thought you were. Great. I believe it now. It's just like Blair said.
I'm sorry. Who to what now?
Blair?
Hey, what are you talking about? Can you explain it from the top, please?
You're not related to those executioners, are you?
Yeah, let's start there.
No, not really. How should I explain this? You guys live in the Eternal Sphere, right?
Okay, so the Eternal Sphere is what they call the third dimension, let's not forget that.
Eternal Sphere?
Yeah, check it out.
Man, they're gonna really make me relive that, aren't they?
Hey, that's...
Huh? Why?
That's a battle between the Federation and the Executioners.
That's right. This is what's happening right now in the Eternal Sphere.
What's happening? Hey, kid, what the hell is this Eternal Sphere thing anyway? How can we see the fight between the Federation and the Executioners?
Relax. I'll explain everything. The Eternal Sphere is a universe inside a simulator. Earth is one of the planets inside that universe.
Okay. So this is kind of a mind-blowing moment. What he just told us is, the third dimension is literally a simulator. The whole universe is, think about it like a computer. Like, like if you've ever played The Sims, imagine if you were playing The Sims, but when you got done playing, you just left it on and just let them keep doing whatever they wanted to. That's kind of what this is. You just walk away and you know, let your Sims do whatever the hell they want. That's kind of what the third dimension is to the fourth dimension.
A simulator?
And Earth is Earth is in the third dimension, which was created by the simulator.
You can watch the Eternal Sphere and the events happening in the Milky Way on any terminal. And you guys are characters from inside the Eternal Sphere simulator.
So that would basically mean that our reality is a giant computer program, basically. Like, everything you touch, you know, this remote, this controller, my skin even, it's all ones and zeros.
Hey, what's this kid saying?
We're just characters living inside a simulator?
That's right.
In other words, we're programs?
Well, yeah, if you want to put it that way.
So, you're saying that our universe is nothing more than a computer game?
Basically.
No, it's an online reality that everyone shares. Nobody can reset it, so it's not what you'd think of as a game. I guess it's kind of a parallel world.
We're just puppets for you people to manipulate?
Well, in a way, yeah.
Yeah.
But you all have your own individual AI programs, so you're really not that different from us. It's not like we can move you around with a joystick or anything like that. That's why I think you're more or less like us.
Yeah,
you
no,
just
that
live
would be
in a
stupid.
different dimension.
But what he's saying, you know, that's why you are more or less like us, you know, because you do think on your own, basically. And you know, he's like, you just live in a different dimension. It's like you're almost the exact same thing as us, except we created you.
Thus, the parallel world.
Mm-hmm.
Then what are those executioners? Are they programs too?
Mm-hmm, exactly. According to a recent press release, a problem was found in the Milky Way region of the Eternal Sphere simulation. That's where you guys live, right? They say, if they don't do something about that problem, it'll affect the entire program. The executioners were sent in to delete anomalies that caused the problem.
So they're fixing bugs.
But
You're
Earth
kidding
is
me.
one of the bugs, basically.
I figured those things weren't gods, but now you're telling me they're programs?
But wait, if we're programs, how can we exist here? If what he's saying is true, this should be impossible.
Now that I don't understand either.
That must be Maria's power. The alteration gene.
Yep, so there it is. The reason that we can exist in four-dimensional space is because Maria, when we enter the fourth dimension, her gene basically altered all seven. I think it's seven now that we've got. It altered everybody who went through and made it so they were basically four-dimensional beings. Like, you know, she has the ability to change us to fourth dimension people back to third dimension people and back again, I guess.
That must be it. The power given to me by Professor Linegood. A program created by a program. It's kind of scary if you think about it.
It's programception.
Say, kid, how do you know so much about all this?
Yeah, stupid.
Plus, my buddy works for the company that developed the Eternal Sphere. Her name is Blair. She told me all sorts of things.
Well, that's
But
convenient.
don't get me wrong, I'm really not one of the bad guys.
I don't know
Then
if I
why did you bring us here?
Curiosity, mainly. Programmed life forms coming into the real world? Amazing! I mean, who would ever imagine such a thing?
It's basically like if you were playing a video game and then the character crawled out of the TV, and hopefully not like the ring girl crawls out of the TV. But yeah, no. So like that would be the equivalent of me playing this game right now and then Fate literally crawling out of the TV and being, giving me a high five. That is insanity.
Now that you put it that way.
Right.
You guys came here to stop the executioners, right? What do you think your chances are? Think you can do it?
I mean, maybe.
Security?
Bad guys?
Vlad, did you?
I didn't do anything!
Freeze! Get your hands up!
I don't think so.
You people are under arrest!
Excuse me, you people? What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Mom, did you call security?
Vlad, what was I supposed to do? I was so worried about you.
I was so worried about you. You never have any friends, and then suddenly you had friends? No, absolutely not. We need the security to get them the hell out of here.
Aw, Mom! Can't you mind your own business?
What do we do now?
Run.
Whatever we do, we can't let ourselves get captured.
Run.
I'm with you on that one.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Run. Are we running? Yeah, we're running. Yeah, come and fight us.
Surrender quietly.
Got a better idea. How about I fight you to the death? Well then, that wasn't bad at all. And I got 4,000 experience for it.
Damn you!
That's all of them?
That was too easy.
That was easy. I assumed everyone in 4D was tough, like the executioners.
I guess the executioners are exceptions. I guess so.
The executioners
Yes,
must
basically
be
they're
specially
completely
designed for
weak.
the eternal sphere.
Mm-hmm. I think you're probably right.
Here, this is for you!
Yeah! Well, that took forever.
What's this?
If you guys don't believe what I tell you, then check it out for yourselves. There's a special Eternal Sphere terminal in Jiminy. Go take a look.
Jiminy is a great place.
Vlad, stop it this instant!
Screw you, Mom!
Smart little brat.
Let's go to Gemini like Vlad suggested, and figure out what this disc does.
Okay. I'm gonna look for a save point, and then I'm going to end my broadcast, so... But that's going to basically be it for right now. Probably looking fine. I mean, I guess we could go in the middle part, but...
Pew 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 pew. Space-time station.
Looks like we can get to Gemini from here.
It's like a transport.
Yeah, it's like a transporter.
It says Gemini is an amusement city. Wonder what
Yes,
it's
it
like.
is.
Don't know. We'll just have to go find out for ourselves.
Yeah. That's right. Oh, I was pretty sure there's a save point here, but... Alright, well... For right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream. This is a good place to stop before we get to Gemini, because the game, I mean, we're getting real close to the end now, so... I mean, I'm trying to think of what other events I'm missing here, but I'm pretty sure we're getting close, so... Once you get to 4D space, I mean, you're almost there, basically, so... That'll be all for right now. I might stream a little bit later, but I promise nothing, so... See you guys later.